we finally made it to the very first class trial. It took a while. We got no skills. No skill points. Well, that's awesome. We can open the e-handbook, look at some stuff, clean our little buddy. But anyway, I guess that's just it. We can just get ready to finish preparations. Because, yeah, I think we're just ready to go right into the class trial. Whew. This should get good. Here we go.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Sure, why is she hanging from the ceiling?
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Yep, seems to be how she goes.
Such a cruel rule.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you.
Lovely.
Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair.
Sure.
So there's no need to worry. I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
You hate me that much?
I wouldn't doubt it there, Monami.
Now, let's begin.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
Were you even listening to the rules?
Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall, huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
The most pressing issue on our minds?
Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
You're not wrong, because, in my opinion, he must have been crawling under it for some reason, and then they stabbed him or something. I don't know.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
Well, we can try. The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table. We can start with that, but ultimately we need to find who murdered him. If we can't do that, then we're all fucked. Now thinking about if it is a waste of time, we have to do this no matter what. So the class trial is finally started. From this point on, I will provide simple tutorials at very important moment. I'm sorry, but please excuse my ear-tainting rudeness. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, all of your classmates will speak one after the other without any breaks. It's up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes contained within their statements. This means you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Out of all the truth bullets you will find during the investigation, only the relevant ones will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to move the reticle, then fire the left with the mouse. Yeah, whatever. Pay close attention to each character's statements and choose your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Have fun, he says. Make your argument. Knife, bloodstain. Whoa. Knife, bloodstain, and gaps under the table. Okay.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
Don't know.
His body was underneath the table.
Yep.
At the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Huh? Why?
Okay.
Obviously by hiding the body. They tried to delay its discovery! Like a dog burying a bone!
Well, I have to hear everything first before I try to refute. Huh. What he just said was strange. It clearly contradicts the information I know.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
Ah, bloodstain
His
under the
body was
table.
underneath the table.
Okay.
At the very back of the dining hall.
I don't know how to do a skip.
After the killer murdered Byakuya,
Move it further.
they probably moved the body.
Yeah.
No,
No.
that's wrong.
It is not correct, my dude. Because there's no trail to the table.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Huh? Why?
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table.
There was just a pool. He was just laying in his own pool. There was no lines
Though
anywhere.
there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
Plus, he's big.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
And here I thought I had a genius idea.
Well, you were close.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
I really want to clock this little girl.
I respond better to praise, you know.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Because he was killed under the
Byakuya
table.
was probably killed under the table.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed.
He went there to hide.
Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
Not really.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
Well, it could. You don't know his
The
life.
reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
The reason Byakuya dove under the table. If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably... A threatening letter was found. Okay, I need to think here. Found under the table where the body was discovered. Apparently it came from... Yep. I want to go with this. Be careful. This may be presumptuous, but I think it's wrong.
Crap!
Yeah, fuck! Okay, it definitely was not that. If it's connected to what he was doing at the party... The Duralumin case. Oh my god, how is it? Okay. Okay. If it's connected to what he was doing during the party. He was guarding that Duralumin case. I'll maybe go with night vision goggles next. 'Cause that's...
Crap!
Okay, I'm getting my shit kicked out of me right now. Really? No? Okay, for a second it made it sound like yes. Knife. He was guarding weapons. The knife found at the crime scene was not included in the kitchen's equipment list. Shiaki's account, the be careful, soda, the autopsy, his account. There's also no sign the body was dragged through it. Gaps in the floorboard. The timer. Apparently it's not the goggles, not the embarrassing pose. We already tried the Duralumin case. If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably... That's about the stove, that's about the party dishes, that's the fire doors, that's the kitchen equipment list. I'm running out of time here.
Crap!
Because I honestly... Why am I being so stupid? It's not the Monaco file. Knife.
I can prove it with this.
It's the knife. It's the murder weapon. So that makes
Probably
no
something
sense to
do
me.
With the knife we found under the table.
That made no sense to me, but whatever.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, "I am the murder weapon"?
I'm good at... I'm good at this
probably
shit,
noticed the knife was hidden there, so in order to get it, he moved under the table.
but whatever.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility.
I would hope not, buddy.
But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
That's possible.
No, that's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Yeah.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
What do you have?
This is almost like a real trial.
Okay, during the previous statement, there was only one weak spot. But from this point on, there will be various weak spots standing in your way. No matter how many weak spots there will be only one lie or contradiction in the debate at a time. This means there will be false weak spots. If you shoot a false weak spot with the truth bullet, not only will you fail to refute what is said, but also you will lower your trust with everyone and your influence gauge will take damage. If your influence gauge is 0, you will fail, so please be extra careful. You need to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or mistakes. Also, if you concentrate on holding down the space key, you can progress the argument slowly. Please use it whenever you feel like the statements are moving too fast for your aim. However, this can, yeah, focus gauge. So it's all like the last game. Good luck, and have fun. Yeah. Make your arguments. So we got the bloodstain, we have the gaps. So we have night vision goggles, AC timer, gaps in the floorboards, bloodstain, and the knife. Oh my. They gave me a lot.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table
Yeah.
during the blackout.
Okay.
That sounds correct.
Okay.
If that's the case... During the blackout, Mr. Hamhands must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black.
He had night vision goggles.
It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
Yeah.
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either. I doubt he could have seen the killer.
Yeah, night vision goggles. Found the weak spot. I got the weak spot.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
There's gotta be a way to advance this.
That sounds correct.
See, I don't want to slow it.
If that's the case...
So let me see here. Ah, control key.
During the blackout, he must have seen the killer.
But it was super pitch. It was so dark I couldn't see. Byakuya couldn't see in the dark.
Yes, he could.
No, that's
motherfucker. He had night vision goggles.
No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
He was the
Why
only
do you
one.
say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
But then how could
Your
somebody...
reasoning is out of focus.
Yeah, I would argue that too, honestly. Because then, how would the
No,
person
that's
see the kill?
obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Were you surprised when we heard an argument? Just between you and me, I was also surprised. Just kidding, I'm sorry. Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you will go into a one-on-one debate called a rebuttal showdown. In this mode, you have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak spots, and argue against them. Plus, please counter the other person's remarks with the WASD keys. Based on the shape of their remarks, it is important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or diagonal. And based on that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, it will skew toward their advantage. In the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, a number that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed. This is the number of times you can cut remarks during one round of the debate. You will lose counts of sharpness even if you miss, so please be very careful. When the mood skews, take advantage for a certain length of time. The other party's argument changes. This means the conversations will develop. If it happens, oh my god, they will end up with divulge some weak spots. However, you cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots. Instead, it will skew the mood toward the other party's advantage, plus it's going to be very big. Just like a regular debate, please refute any weak spots with the left mouse button. Of course, if you do not have the correct truth blade, you will not be able to cut an opponent's remark. Huh? What's truth blade? I'm very terribly sorry. It appears there's been a delay in contact. I'll make sure the person showed the contact includes a very long vacation. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades. That's about it. There won't be any other changes to your handbook menu. Only the name was changed, but don't you think a change in feeling is important? If you press the escape key, review. Good luck, have fun. I am lost on this, actually. So knife, duralumin, and irons in the storage room. It's gonna just be the duralumin case.
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
I can't advance forward if I'm just listening. I should let my Hiru say what she wants to say and then find a point.
If you just use common sense.
Okay.
The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it. Damn it!
Oh!
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
I can't back down!
Okay. What happened there? What?
If you just use common... The killer obviously used those night... That's gotta be it.
Okay.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
This is just
Because
odd.
if they use night vision, then they could have killed Byakuya in reality. That's so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Oh, fucked up. I'm sure Byakuya brought the night vision goggles to refute.
Because if they use night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
There we go. Okay, I kinda...
Allow me to cut through those words!
I kinda get it. I kinda get that whole rebuttal thing.
No, Byakuya was definitely
Kinda.
the one who brought those night vision goggles.
It's a little odd, that mechanic.
Definitely? But why?
Inside
he had
the
it in the
duralumin
duralumin
case
case.
Byakuya had with him during the party. We found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Yes, we did.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that duralumin case as well.
Yes, we can.
Woohoo! I said assume. Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Plus,
Good for you,
Byakuya
Ibuki.
was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Was that knife inside the case too?
No.
If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
No, it was not, because somebody painted the stuff.
It would be weird.
I am
It's
weird,
fluorescent.
aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Ooh, you totally mean that in a perverted way.
Likely. The knife was brought in the duralumin case along with the night vision goggles too? No, that's not possible. The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party even started. I should be able to prove it. The duct tape, the duralumin case, tonight's main dish. The duct tape.
I see!
It was duct taped under with the fluorescent tape.
There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape? They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Damn straight.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Yeah.
So Byakuya was thorough. Even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
Well, it
Maybe
was
off
lighting up, but...
But why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
Because he knew someone was going to die.
He went above and beyond, being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
There you go.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
No.
You think so too, right, Hajime?
Yeah, I do. That's right. Byakuya probably knew there was going to be a murder. Because where is the letter that was given to him declaring so? Bam,
Prove it
motherfucker!
with this. Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
Look, it is the evidence that he knew someone was going to die. Be careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. Oh, no.
Hey, the hell is this?
It is a threat.
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So,
It's,
who's the someone?
Look, it is.
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
No.
Wasn't me!
Are you sure?
I'm positive it wasn't. Are you being held up by purple sausage?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
Those are still lies.
Doesn't matter
It's a friendly
who wrote
lie.
it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
Damn straight.
Probably decided to throw a party because of the letter. What do you mean? By gathering everyone in one place. He tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other.
But then ended up dying
In
for
doing
it.
so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was
someone's
determined
dead.
not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk.
Someone's dead. How
His
could it?
strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone?
Yeah.
See, his strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Yep, it ended up getting him murdered.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Me,
Well, obviously, the killer.
the killer. Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among us, who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
Yeah, dumbass. But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
Sure, do you got something relevant?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles.
Oh, what's that?
If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
Okay, I asked that earlier. It's like, how did they end up killing him if they couldn't see either?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles.
The fluorescent?
But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that
So now that's where the
darkness.
fluorescence is coming from. Now the killer definitely used a mark, and because of this mark, the killer was able to get the knife from under the table. Glowing paint.
I see!
I knew that part already.
What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark.
But to me, I still don't see how you would have
In
seen them to kill
actuality,
him.
the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Yeah, sure.
The killer painted them in advance?
No shit,
Painting
girl.
them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
Because they set it
They
up
had to
to.
have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
Yeah.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker.
No, it is not. It is not
Which
Pekko.
means it was you! Pekko Pekkoyama!
It's not Pekko.
Pekko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
It's not
Not
Pekko.
the killer. Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
Because it's not her.
With Pekko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker.
Monokuma's sitting back there having the time of his life.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Pekko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
No, she's not, dude. By tripping the breaker directly from the office, Pekko was the one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened? No. After this debate, blue-colored weak spots will start appearing. If we call the weak spots we've seen up until now argue spots, the blue-colored weak spots will be called agree spots. When shooting agree spots with truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing the testimony, you fire the truth bullets that prove the person's testimony is correct. When your truth bullets merge with their weakness, it will become a logical sound agreement. Isn't that a little hot in there? From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. If you press the escape key, continue controls, well then good luck and have fun. Oh, I missed this jam. Teru's account, Shiaki's account, Nekomaru's account. Fuck.
Since Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
Not even.
What happened to your guard duty?
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
So there's only two things I could shoot at here. Just from listening to Pekka's testimony, it's not weird to doubt her. But I feel like I spoke to someone during the investigation who totally backs up her testimony.
Since Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
It's gonna be Nekomaru.
That's impossible.
Nekomaru.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because he knew the bathroom was closed.
Because I was not in the office.
I got this.
Not even before the blackout.
Got it.
I agree with that.
That one's not bad. Okay, I just had to think for a little bit there.
No, I think Peko is telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
No, she's just being
Nothing like that
truthful.
at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Peko's alibi.
Damn straight, because he knew someone was in the bathroom. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started, and it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Yes, sir.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone
Peko.
else besides Peko was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Peko.
Yep.
I guess that would be true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you are so insensitive.
He is just, you know.
She locked
it's
herself
what
in the
it is.
bathroom for that long? There's no doubt. It's shit.
No.
Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Oh my god, dude. This is
Hey,
just hilarious.
weren't you guys taught any basic manners? Or were you raised in a locker room?
I'm sorry.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Sure.
Don't worry. The smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
Dude, you gotta calm
I
down.
said it's fine.
You gotta calm
But
down.
still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
That's a
As soon as I
possibility.
stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Oh, we gotta be getting close here.
How did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited?
I want to punch this guy.
Seriously, stop it. But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Hey now.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
But why would we slip her laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I still don't think
I
so.
see. That might have happened.
Nah. I don't think it was intentionally caused. Depending on the answer, the outcome of the trial could change drastically. I don't think so. It has something to do with the air conditioners that were set to 11:30. AC timer. That's what I want. It's gotta have something to do with the AC timer.
Did you eat anything weird?
But I don't know yet.
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Okay.
Now that you mention it,
Uh-huh.
you brought food to the office, right?
Yes, she did.
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
From Taro.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
I can't rebuttal that.
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
No.
I wouldn't do anything like that.
Almost there.
Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Okay. Okay. Stomach aches, coincidence. We need to clarify that first. Okay.
Did you eat anything weird?
I I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it... We brought food to the office, right?
Party dishes, I guess.
Just a little bit from the dining
I
room.
want to shoot party dishes with laxatives.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Okay, I guess so.
No, that's wrong!
I think it's just we're gonna do that because we're gonna say, like, anyone else that ate it is fine.
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
And she,
If the food had laxatives in
not
it,
a problem.
I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
Yeah.
I apologize
food's great.
for causing a scene.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Jesus, he is an angry bastard.
This bickering.
Let's just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a
I
coincidence.
still know it's the
and
AC
go back
timer,
to discussing the blackout.
but I'm no closer to actually knowing who
We
did
already
this
know
shit.
that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
Jesus,
Trashy skank?
this girl is mean. As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what's important, so we need to make it clear how the blackout occurred. The AC timer. Can I finally make that argument? Okay, storage room, table clock, Terra's account, Shiaki's account, Nakamura's account. Okay.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
I don't.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
No.
Maybe they used a remote control?
Oh, I have to agree with something.
Probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker.
Okay.
They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters. Or maybe they caused a power surge?
Jesus.
I bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
I would have thought that, but.
By the way, I'm not a trashy skank.
Okay. I heard everything. How did the killer trip the circuit breaker? I'm pretty sure I already have that clue.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
I don't know.
They probably messed with the breaker.
One of
It
these.
does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters. Or maybe they caused a power surge?
I bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
Let me look at the controls here, because I need to read some stuff. Aim, silencer. The handbook menu. Ah, so I can still do that. Okay, so we got your account. Okay, so the gas stove is powered by electricity. That doesn't help me. You're standing on guard. Came to the building and walked away. That doesn't help me. And your account does not help me at all. So what else do I have? I have irons. Power surge. Maybe.
By the way, I'm not a trashy skank.
Let's go with
Who
power
tripped the
surge.
breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop.
Did they throw a stone
No.
and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
They probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply entrance, or maybe they caused a power surge.
Hey, okay, it was
I
that.
agree with that.
We caused a power surge with the irons being turned on. Okay. I had to do a little digging into that
As
one.
Mayu said, the blackout was caused by a power surge.
I had to read
Of
into
course,
it a
that's
little
not
bit.
a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
Makes
When you
sense.
found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
So,
Stupid fool!
what's your problem with my statement, my dude?
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
Go ahead.
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout?
That's what I said.
That's inexcusable!
Let me know why. AC timer's gonna be what I need, right?
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? And that means everyone who was when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
So I just demolished
No, just because
all that.
people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
Exactly, dude. There was a timer.
But the people in the dining hall weren't. If the irons caused the blackout,
Allow me to cut through those words.
Found it.
The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger.
Nope, AC
The
timer,
direct
finally.
trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
air conditioners!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham Hands died around that time too.
Damn, yeah.
I see.
Ham hands.
When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Indubitably?
They
He used a big
probably
word.
checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Apparently we're a big word group right
Regarding
now.
the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it.
No.
Dun, dun, dun.
Is she right? Such a hateful
Wait.
bear. You deserve to die 1,000 deaths.
Did they actually?
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. Even so,
Ugh, it's not your fault that he's dead at
if I
all.
was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
It's possible, but I
No.
don't think so.
The breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible.
No matter
matter
what,
what.
my friends.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find
No,
them.
we'll find them.
It's all
I've
right.
got this.
You don't have to worry, because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
I'm gonna hit you.
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all.
I know there's something wrong with you.
In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
I'm gonna hit him.
Nagito? What happened to you?
He's not okay.
Huh? What do you mean?
He's not okay.
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk
No, no,
about
no,
the
no, no, no,
incident.
no,
For now,
no.
we found
No.
out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
Including you.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
No. No.
Even though we have been arguing
No.
for so long?
Fortunately, it's the truth.
No, he's right about that shit, yes. Anyone still could have done it. We've got no progress on who did anything. What is wrong with this guy?
Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killing. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like
Got-
this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
No.
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely
Yeah.
something wrong
You
with you.
think? He's insane. I said, something's wrong with this guy.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you. Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior.
You've got to have killed him, right?
Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is.
But we're going to, because it's you.
I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
I don't want to do this either.
Me too. Please.
No, if you don't do this, you all die.
I want to go home and eat candy.
That is awful.
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down. We're all friends, aren't we?
We're not gonna die for you.
There's no way one friend would murder another.
Yeah, there
Then
is.
why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already.
You did it. Something's
There are
up.
no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
Bullshit. I'm gonna find something.
Wrong. I think.
Did you say something?
We've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
Okay.
You know who the killer
I
is?
think I
killer?
possibly do.
I don't know, but we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
See. Then care to tell me what's this clue you're talking about?
I do not trust Nagito at
First
all.
of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They used glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before. Is she asking how the killer got close to that table? The power cord. Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint in order to do that, they need to get close to the table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. My hero's diagram might be useful here.
It's the power cord.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it
Okay.
is.
So it's definitely going to be the power cord, and he was closest to that table. He was standing right beside the power cord. It's gotta be motherfucking Nagito. I'm telling you. Yeah, the diagram's a clue. Who the killer is. They have to be able to move the table in the dark, that's clearly shown in this diagram. First, we need to discuss how the killer is able to move to the table in the dark. Power cord from the lamp. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark. Spot selection. Lamp.
Here!
Use the cord.
Killer
The
must
killer-
have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
Completely forgot this voice acting again.
Desk lamp. I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
Nope.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
But we did. Of course there's no way to use the desk lamp's light. The killer actually used the power
I can
cord.
prove it with this. They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Okay, we're getting somewhere now. It's gotta be
They could
him.
have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right?
He was closest to it, he's acting suspicious, he wants all of us just to give up so he can get away.
By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table and use the glowing paint to find the knife.
But why?
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Yeah, Nagito. Nagito. The only person here who could have possibly done it. Okay. Where are you, happy-go-lucky?
You're the only one!
Yeah, you really are.
Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
You did the murder.
Me?
Yep. We did all the investigation
Judging
together,
from
too.
everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito.
Yep.
That's just a coincidence.
No, it ain't.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table.
Because you did all the cleaning, too. I wasn't even thinking about that. Right before the blackout, yep. He cleaned the whole place. He offered to. He did the whole setup.
Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning?
I didn't even think about that.
If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
I said he's nuts.
Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
No, it ain't, you bastard.
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
He did it.
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it,
Come on.
Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
Yep. And he held onto the stick, too. To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. To go to the trouble of preparing like this, just what did you think would happen? See, he sent the letter. He knew that he was going to Byakuya was going to react. So he even set up a draw before we even started this, so he could get the cleaning done. He fucking had this whole shit planned out completely. That is insane to me. Whoever does the chopstick with the right mark on it will be in charge of cleaning. Does that sound fair? That is so well thought out. That was so before.
That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
That's so before any of this. This game is, to me, so far a lot smarter than the last one.
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
He's the killer. He's not just suspicious.
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
Yep.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Exactly.
Well, just admit it already.
You might as well. You are caught.
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya.
But he did. He's got nothing left.
Nagito, say something.
He's gonna go nuts on us, isn't he? Yep. Everyone goes nuts when they get to this point. He's gonna go berserky. Okay. Something snap.
The ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death. How wonderful. How beautiful it is.
Yeah. Huh? Okay. Yeah, those eyes are not okay. At that moment, Nagito's eyes. The darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along.
Ah, okay.
I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started.
Okay. Figured.
I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark.
But why kill him? Why kill Byakuya?
And of course, I'm
Why
the
kill
one who caused the
Byakuya?
blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
Not a little.
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision guns. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, we all saw how that went.
So that's what happened. He's seen you going for shit like that.
With a twist ending like this.
Okay, I get it now.
I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery.
But you're gonna die now, buddy.
Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
I'm curious too.
Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
I'm gonna go with yeah.
Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that ultimate worthiness. Too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
Probably.
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
Wow, they made a Friday the 13th reference. That's awesome.
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
Kind of my hobby. This guy, is he the real Nagito?
Hey, Nagito! If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yeah. How else do you think you got everything going?
Yep. I Sure
You
did.
get everything in motion.
There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
It wasn't that bad.
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
To get this set in motion,
I
girl.
think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
What is... This guy is just fuck...
Are you making fun of us?
Snap. Something in here is gone. Something here is fucking missing.
By
Christ.
threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Well... Then how about that old-looking building near the hotel? Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
He did everything. He orchestrated
Reminds me.
it all.
Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Okay. Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, but it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs, and I was busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have the chance to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it'd be bad for your health. In that case, why did you guard the case in the office?
Oh, I get it. If Peko was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
No, he wouldn't have.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, was all a trap to manipulate.
I didn't quite pick up on any of it beforehand.
Yep, that's true too.
Huh.
But you're wrong about one thing.
What are we wrong about, Captain?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
Maybe he's the ultimate unlucky student?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
He's Nagito's talent. I believe his talent is the ultimate unlucky student, the ultimate lucky student. Because he wanted this. He wanted the drawing fixed for him.
You're the ultimate lucky student.
He wanted it, so yeah, he rigged it.
Did you?
Technically.
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
He got it.
You just relied on your luck?
It's
he did
not
good.
just luck. It's true my talent sucks. But I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
Well, you know, I was saying you were technically unlucky, but no, if you wanted cleaning duty, then well, whatever. It could have went either way. Huh? I'm left with the red mark? For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite.
Yep.
I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
You are pretty lucky then.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, the despair.
Oh god, another guy that gets off on
It's
despair.
only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
You want people to do better, so you murder.
You're not making any sense!
He wants this.
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this site.
Yeah, so am I.
Please, Monokuma!
Please, wait!
No. We are not waiting. You fuck off with that.
How should I put this?
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange.
Everything adds up, though.
If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke. I'm sorry.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
No, we kind of need to, otherwise we all die if we're wrong.
We know who the killer is.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for a bloody spectacle.
From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. Please time your truth bullets just right so they won't get interrupted by the white noise. By the way, if the difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. If it's said in that case, all it means is that the explanation didn't mean anything at all and had no meaning whatsoever. Oh, please don't worry, I'm not going to fall into despair, even though it was meaningless. Allow me to say one more thing. In this debate, you won't be able to shoot down the white noise. That will be explained later. If you press the start button during these arguments, you can view the controls. Well then, good luck. Bicky's account. Oh, Mikan's autopsy reports. Kazuchi's accounts. Shiaki. I don't know.
I think it's strange that...
The killer was so obviously Nagito!
Knew it. Okay, that's time.
He has already confessed.
You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with a knife he hid.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
For wasting our time,
No, he didn't. I got this. Mikan's autopsy results. No. They're right. The knife didn't kill him. They said the wounds were a lot smaller than that. I got it. Okay. I understand now.
I think it's...
The killer was so obviously Nagito!
Yep.
He has already confessed.
You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one... He killed Byakuya with a knife.
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
Now I get what she's getting at. 'Cause she's the one that did the autopsy.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikan?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder
It's not obvious, honestly.
But based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
So it's gonna be like an ice picker or
5
something.
millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
My God, what is with these people against this girl? Like, seriously.
Why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikan? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
I mean, technically, yes, it can be someone else, but there's no one else right now that makes sense to me because he set everything up.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikan's the one who said it.
Are we really gonna let this guy live if he's not the killer? I don't
Hey,
trust
Nagito.
that.
Are you still hiding
He
something?
truly is.
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
I don't know what else this could
Jeez,
be.
the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
Just...
What happened during the blackout?
He wants everyone to die, I think. That's why he's trying to get everything to happen.
If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Okay, that was useful.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at
That
stake,
was
you know?
pointless.
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
Something happened
That's
here.
Not it. What's not it?
I'm partially catching on. I think the truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be it. There should be a way to find out what happened. It's either gonna be... It's gotta be gaps in the floorboards. Or Biki's account.
I can
Yeah,
prove it with this.
Biki's account, because she could hear everything.
Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have
And
heard.
they did.
Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Ibuki did.
Real?
Don't act so surprised.
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
This is gonna be either cut into a couple episodes or into one. I don't know yet. We'll see when I get to editing.
Stay calm in a situation like this.
Yeah.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
Uh huh.
What the hell? What's going on here?
Okay. So there's Togami,
This is...
and then he knew what was going on.
Ow!
and ow. See, I said something happened between the two of them because ow.
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Nope.
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Okay.
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Still could be soda? Nah, I don't think soda.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
This is a long trial.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
My god.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth!
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark...
There's an altercation,
What
right?
the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
It almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Yeah.
That's actually what happened. As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to
What is it now? Come on.
I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
Okay.
Shoved you out? Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table.
So you didn't even get a chance.
That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
Okay, so it's not him at all. So we stopped him from getting it at all. And he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it. Well, it sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the time.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
We're getting there. I could interpret it like that. No, actually, now that I think about it, it sounds like that's exactly what happened.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys.
So who did the
Lost
killing?
sight of the glowing paint. I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on. Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hey,
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the
he
killer?
ain't.
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan.
But then he didn't get the murder.
But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Someone did it from underneath the building, but I don't know who would have done it.
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth!
What other world is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward.
I don't
Rising to the
have
challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
I don't have a guess anymore as to who could have done it. I did guess him from the start, and it was going that way, and then it just got thrown out the window on me. Is Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? Sorry. No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him, but this whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his true character. It's as simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means plausible. Possible, not plausible. Because if we don't, we will die here. Class trial suspended? You mean suspended?
Well now.
The class trial has reached its climax, but okay, here's a question for you. What's this? To those of you who figured out who it is, how about you try to guess the killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their save data melt away like butter. But if you guys guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion. Of course, for those who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on.
Now then, what are you gonna do?
Left mouse button, continue on. I don't know what B is. This means B, guess the killer challenge. What's B? What's circle B? I don't think I can do it. Just one quick second. I'm gonna look up the guess the killer challenge. Okay, it's just him being him. You can't make a choice. There's no way you'd be able to make a guess who the killer is. And of course, there's no $10 billion either, so there is no actual thing. You truly are a villain. I tried, but it just wouldn't let me do anything. Well, I guess that's it. We're just gonna save, and that's it for this episode, I guess, because, well, yeah. Resume. So it resumes out of nowhere.
I'm Mon Ami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed. And his killer is among this group of students?
I guess.
No, I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it. 'Cause I believe in everyone.
Sure you do.
So do your best. And don't forget to save regularly.
I do that already.
Well, what now?
Well, that is going to be it for that episode. I'm just going to resume next time. So see you guys in the next one. Take care till then, and bye-bye.